Hi there, and welcome to Dania Loves Diamonds. In today's video, we're just going to do a little WIP and chat. And if you're unfamiliar, WIP stands for Work in Progress. And we're just going to chat for a little bit while we kit up this beautiful canvas. The canvas that we're kitting up today is Sabrina the Snow Leopard. The artist is Peggy Collins, and I got it from Diamond Art Club. It is a round kit. The video prior to this one, I unboxed it. So if you want more details about it, I'll have a link below for you in the description to check out that video. But today we are going to be kitting this one up, and I'm really excited because the color palette on this kit is just absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get that one kitted up. Kitting up means that we're going to take all of the diamonds or the drills that came with this particular canvas, and we're going to put them in their little storage containers so that way when I'm ready to work on it, I have it already organized and I'll know where to pull from. I have a particular system that I use. If you guys don't know by now, I'm very new to diamond art painting. I love it, but if you had any recommendations or suggestions about how you kit up, please let me know below in the comment section and we'll get right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the box so we can look at the canvas together, and we're going to use that as our background for today. Okay. And here is Miss Sabrina in all her glory. I do need to smooth her out a bit, but with the canvases from Diamond Art Club, it's really easy to smooth it out. It's not anything crazy. Maybe a little bit careful with it, but I'm going to roll it backward. And it won't be perfect, but it'll hopefully lay a little tiny bit better. But what I want to do moving forward is when I begin a project, I want to lay it out the night before, just to lay it flat. That way when I'm ready to work on it the following day, it'll be a lot more flat. But that is Miss Sabrina. She's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, let me move it over here. I love the pinks and the neutral colors. Like, that's my jam, for real. I love those. But we can see she's absolutely beautiful. So we are going to get her kitted up for today. Now I'm going to just grab the colors. You know what? Actually, I want to begin with how I kit up my diamond art. And remember, I'm new too, so I'm still learning and figuring things out. But I've tried a few different storage options so far, and I really love the bottle cases, to be honest with you. I will pull one out to show you what it looks like, and just this really. And I did buy this from Amazon. I'll have a link below, but I also got the stickers from Amazon too because I've tried a couple of different ways to work on my canvases, and for me, I found that I like to work by the serial number. And when I say the serial number, I'm talking about working off of the legend here. The first column is the serial number, the middle column is the symbol, and the third column is the DMC color code. I found so far I like working by the serial number. So for example, I will look for the symbol, this one right here. Let me zoom in, give me 1 second. So that symbol right there is the letter E. Well, the letter E is right here on the legend, and the letter E is number 42, serial number. But if you go by DMC color code, it'll be 3778. But I just go by the number here, just what works for me so far. But I'm open to suggestions if you have any. And so I have my storage containers. I numbered them with the stickers I got from Amazon. And we're going to put the diamonds or the drills in them in the serial number order. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So let's begin. I'm going to grab the first set of colors here. And these are going to be, these are going to have the fewest amount of diamonds in each bag because Diamond Art Club, they give you the diamonds by weight. So if you start at one end, it'll be the fewest amount in that bag. And then as we proceed, you'll see that the number of diamonds in each bag gets higher and higher. There's no rhyme or reason for it for me. I just grabbed the first strand of colors and we're going to go ahead and begin getting those kitted up. So I'm going to turn my canvas a little bit that way so I can read the legend over here. So we have 3766, and that's going to be number 39, which is right there. Okay, perfect. Let me grab my scissors. So before we begin, I just want to say thank you again for checking out my channel. I'm really not new to YouTube. I do have another channel here. It is for my business. I'll have that channel linked below if you want to check it out. There's really no pressure. I'm not here on this channel to really talk about that too much, but I do have an Etsy membership and I help other people who are new to Etsy or struggling with Etsy. I teach them how to have their shops do well, like I did with my digital download and my print on demand shops. But again, not here for that. If you do want to check it out, I will have it linked below for you. So, a little bit about me. My name's Dania, and I am a complete newbie to diamond art painting. I've only been doing it for about a month and I love it. I never knew I could find something that would be so good for my focus and my mental health. I'm a very busy person and I feel like I don't know if any of you can relate, but I feel like my mind never really stops. I'm just constantly in thinking mode and work mode and it can kind of feel like you're going a little crazy sometimes, not to be dramatic about it, but I can never get my brain to shut off. And I remember hearing somebody mention diamond art painting in passing a while ago. I couldn't even tell you how long it was, but I was at home about a month ago, just I don't know, randomly thinking, and it came to my mind, oh my God, I have to look at the diamond painting. I thought nothing about it, but I looked into it and I fell in love with it. I thought it looked really fun. It looked like something I wanted to do. So I did my research, nothing too crazy, but I did my research and I landed on Amazon. And because I was completely new to it, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to invest a lot for my first diamond art painting because I didn't really know what to expect. So I bought a little budget kit from Amazon. I think it was like $5. Nothing, nothing too crazy. And I got it the next day and I watched a couple of videos on how the heck do you diamond paint? And I got really excited. And so I knew I needed to kit up. And that first kit, I initially started out using baggies. Well, that is just not for me. No, thank you. I couldn't do that. So I ended up buying a little storage container kit and I'll pop that on the screen. It's very similar to this, but it comes in a case. I don't know which one I like better, but they're both the bottles on here. But I liked it. So anyway, I began to work on that diamond art painting. And as soon as I placed that first diamond on the canvas, I immediately fell in love. Like really, I really, really fell in love with it. There's something that I cannot put my finger on about how it feels to place a drill on a canvas. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it did something for my brain that my brain just loved it. And I immediately was hooked on diamond art painting. I find it to be very relaxing. I love how it takes me away from being in front of my phone all day or my computer. It makes me stop and take my time and focus on one thing because I feel like in today's world, we are so scatterbrained. And let me not say everybody, let me speak for myself. I shouldn't do that. But I just feel so scattered brained sometimes, and I just need something to kind of slow me down. and make me just focus on one thing that doesn't require me staring at a screen, because that is just the worst. And I just feel like I'm always in front of a screen all the time. Diamond painting has just been awesome. I love it. So we begin to work on that palette. Oh, you know what? I don't think I like that 9 and 6. Might get confused. I wish I had like a little line under it so you can know if it was a 9 or a 6, but it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. And just to remind you what I'm doing, this color in front of me here, Z742, on the legend, Z742 is serial number 50. So I'm going to grab bottle 50. But just having a way to step back and just take your time, and I don't know, something about it has been really healthy for me. I really do enjoy it. I'm very happy. And because I am very extra and I tend to be a little bit of an overachiever, which can be a blessing and a curse, I went and bought about 5 more kits from Amazon because now I have to have everything now, right? And I watched a bunch of videos on different storage options, so I bought a bunch of those. And what else did I get? Oh, you know what? I got a light pad because I've tried to do it in my office, and my office can be a little bit dark. So I tried to do it in my office, but I ended up buying a light pad. I was really skeptical of it, but you guys, that light pad was a complete game changer for me. I feel like it's saving my eyes a bit. There are people who have a lamp over them, so they don't have a light pad. Really, there's no right or wrong way to diamond paint. And in the research I've done so far, and just kind of who I am as a person, let people do whatever they want to do. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The diamonds, because people do things differently, and I've seen some pretty strong opinions about diamond painting and what people should and shouldn't be doing, which is a little weird to me. There's multiple ways to do the same thing. We all have different ways. I mean, the diamonds are going to make their way to the canvas no matter what. So, I mean, just let people live their life and do their thing. It's just my little thought of that. I've seen people be a little mean to each other just in different comment sections and different groups I've seen online. And I just think, like, is it that serious? There's more than one way to do it. And if your way works for you, then you make sure you do it that way. No right or wrong way. Kind of think about taking the highway to get somewhere or taking the street. You're going to get to the same location no matter what, but how you get there is how you get there. And I think that's how I kind of want to approach my channel is I want to just be cool, be chill. We're not here to be perfect. I'm not here to stress. I mean, diamond art, I would think people would do it for lowering their stress levels, not making it worse. And it's not that serious to me to force what I think somebody else should be doing. So I would just encourage you to maybe think about the same and be mindful of the words you say to people. We're all here to have a good time. That's all I'm here for. I want to have a good time. I really want to get to know you guys. I want to hear your stories. I'm just really interested in that. I love connecting with people. That's really something I've always enjoyed doing. And so I'm really excited to get to know you all. And like I said, I'm brand new. So I think it'll be a pretty interesting journey. I'm not at this for years and years. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited. This color is really pretty. This is an AB color. An AB is a special type of diamond, and it stands for Aurora Borealis. I can never pronounce that correctly, but it's designed to sparkle a bit more, draw your eye more to that part of the canvas. I think they're really pretty colors. I'm excited. This whole palette is just a vibe for me. I cannot wait to get started on this one. But what I have told myself, and I hope I keep my word to myself, is that I want to finish the current project I'm working on before I begin this one, but I really don't think I'm going to keep my word to myself. I really, really don't. I Going back to that first one I got from Amazon, I liked it. It was cute. The final product though, it didn't do much of anything for me. I didn't love it. It was all right. I didn't expect too much. It was only $5, so I didn't expect, anything life changing. But it was cheap. The drills were not good quality at all. But again, $5. You have to have realistic expectations. So the drills were not that great. There were a lot of trash drills in that kit, but I'm not even mad because that kit is what really opened my eyes to diamond art painting, and I fell in love. And without that kit, who knows? So I'm not mad about it. I spent $5. I mean, I'm not mad about that. But it really it really, I don't know, it just did something for me. But I knew, even though it was brand new to diamond art painting, I knew that it was like not the greatest quality. And I knew that for me and the way I am, for me to have a really good experience, I knew I'd have to spend a little bit more to have the type of quality that I had envisioned. And so I wasn't quite ready to drop, almost $100 or whatever these diamond kits were costing, no matter, like, depends on where you go. I knew I wasn't quite ready. So I just bought a more budget friendly one from Diamond Art Club. I got it from their Amazon store actually. And it was like a mid sized one, nothing too crazy, nothing too intimidating. And it is beautiful. It is so pretty. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. I'm about halfway done with it. So that's really exciting. It's been really cool to see it all come together. I love that one. It is, I have it right over here. Starry Night Music. The artist on that one is Wanda Mum. She's an artist. It's really pretty. I'll put that one on the screen here. It's a really pretty canvas. I'm about halfway done with it. And I really want to get done with that one before I work on this one. But I'm really excited to work on this one. So I can't even confirm I'll keep my word to myself. And I feel like, oh man, I think it's cute to tell yourself, oh, you'll get one done and then you'll work on another one. But truthfully, I know I'm going to begin to work on this one. It's too beautiful. But such is life, right? When it comes to diamond art painting, I'm not even mad about it, to be totally honest with you. I'm not even mad about it. Make sure I can get you guys in frame a little bit better. I apologize for that. Let me bring that down here. For those of you who are watching, let me know below. Are you new to diamond painting like me? Or have you been diamond painting for a while? Let me know how long you've been diamond art painting. I've always found that to be super interesting. I love to read the other comments, and I'm part of the Diamond Art Club VIP group. You can join that group after you make a purchase. I just love seeing where people are at in their journey. It's a lot of fun. But the second kit that I got, it was a Diamond Art Club kit, the one I got from Amazon. I got that kit, and oh my God, I opened it up and I fell in love with it. It is so beautiful. And the quality was just night and day between that little budget kit that I got and this kit in particular, the Starry Night Music one by Wanda Mum. It is gorgeous. What I didn't know, because again, I'm a complete newbie, I didn't even pay attention. I don't know why I didn't even think about it, but it was a, not it was, but it's a square diamond kit, and those can be a little bit more challenging. The first kit I got was just a little round diamond kit. I can't get this one to close. A little round diamond kit, which can be a lot more forgiving, especially if you're a newbie. But this kit was a square drill. And I didn't even realize it. That's how new I am. Now I know better, but now I know like what to look for. So a little tip from me to you, especially if you're new, before you buy a kit, get an idea of how big it is. They have the measurements listed on every kit, and maybe think about measuring it because I got the second kit from the Diamond Art Club Amazon store, and I loved it. I fell in love with it. I began to paint with the square drills. Took a little bit of getting used to, but I'm also new. But it wasn't anything too challenging. You have to be a little bit more precise, but it's nothing. It's nothing crazy. And I actually really love square drills. To be honest with you, I love the little click that you get when it pops into place. I love how the canvas is completely filled out. I love square diamonds. But just make sure that you're aware of the diamond shape before you purchase it, because you may not like it, or you may only want to do rounds or something like that. Just make sure that you're paying attention to that because I didn't, and I wouldn't want anybody to not pay attention. So make sure that you pay attention. And like I said earlier, keep an eye on the size of the canvas because I bought that kit from Diamond Art Club and I fell in love with the quality. I fell in love with the whole experience. So I went to the Diamond Art Club app and I officially made my first purchase from Diamond Art Club directly. And so I got two beautiful kits, beautiful. And I cannot wait to work. This is one of them. Sabrina is one of them. And the other is a marine type of style one, kind of fantasy. It's really pretty. But during the time of it shipping to me and me receiving it, I was doing more diamond art research. And I went back and I looked at the second one I got, and I was like, oh my God, that thing is a monster. It is so big. It's beautiful, you guys, but I don't know if I'm ready to work on that one yet. It is gorgeous. I'll put it on the screen. It is absolutely gorgeous, but that is a big boy right there. And I don't know. And I wish I had just paid attention to looking at the size of the palette before purchasing because even though it's beautiful and I am going to do it at some point, I'm just not ready to do that yet. I wish I'd gotten something else. And so ever since then, I've been really mindful of looking at the size of the canvas and not being so mesmerized by all the pretty colors and the design. So just a little tip from me to you. But I am going to work on it. I'm going to work on it probably at the beginning, early-ish next year, maybe. Well, let me not say early because I don't think I'll do it early in the year, but I think I might try to do it maybe around the springtime. We'll see. I'm just going to go with the vibes and see what I'm compelled to do because you hear everybody talk about their diamond art stash. And when I first heard about it, I was looking into it. I'm like, who has a huge stash? Like, that's crazy. That's wild. Well, I have a stash and I'm so embarrassed. Not really, but a little bit. But I I bought in. I bought in and I was really getting into diamond art painting right around Black Friday. And so because of that, you guys, I blacked out. I went to the Diamond Art Club app again. And, I'm watching everything in the Facebook group. I'm doing my research. And there are so many beautiful palettes. So I bought a few. And then I watched another creator, Diamonds and Washi. She's awesome, by the way. I love her channel. But she reviewed a couple of kits by by Money Made. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And they're beautiful. And she really talked about the quality, and that got me really interested. So I bought a couple of kits from Mooney Made, and they're adorable. I'm going to be featuring them here on the channel. We're going to be working on those together. But they're so cute. I love them. They're adorable. And I heard another creator talk about Oraloa. I went to Oraloa's website. It's just like a vicious cycle. I went to Oraloa's website and I fell in love. And again, this is all happening around Black Friday. So, I mean, if I'm going to be new to this and investing, I might as well try to get the best deal I can get, right? So, in about a matter of a week, I have a full stash. It is out of control. And yeah. And Diamond Art Club, oh, they're killing me softly with these app updates when something is back in stock. I have 48 things on my wish list in Diamond Art Club's website or their app. 48 canvases. 48 on my wish list. And things are coming back into stock. And so they notify you, which is what I signed up for. And then also, when they get other canvases back in stock, you get the notification. So, I mean, you have to go look, right? You have to see what's in stock. Well, I bought two more today. And they're beautiful. And typically, I probably wouldn't have bought them that quickly, but there's one canvas that I had in my cart that I was like, you know what, Dania, you don't need that. Just calm down. You have about 15 kits already. You don't need anything. It's a very beautiful canvas. Well, it's gone now. It's out of stock, and I really wish I'd purchased it. I'm hopeful it'll come back because if it does come back, I am gonna buy it. It's really pretty, and it's the style that I like as well. I was trying to figure out what type of diamond art, like artwork, do I like, and I love characters. I love mermaids. I'm not a huge landscape person or nature person, but I'm staying open. I really am. I just love characters and drawing women, or not drawing, but diamond art painting women. Just, I don't know, it's like my vibe. But I'm sure that my vibe will change over time. And I'm just being open to it. I did buy quite a few kits from Amazon, but I think I'm going to return them because I didn't know anything about licensing and all that until I heard Diamonds and Washi talk about it. I knew nothing about that. And I don't think the budget kits I got from Amazon are licensed. And I'm just not really down with that. To each his own. It's just not for me. I want to make sure that the artists are getting credited and that they're getting compensated for their work. And so if I can't verify it, I'm just not going to do the kit. Those are my early purchases, and they're going to go back. I believe I'm still within the time frame. But again, no judgment. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what feels right for me, which is why I like buying from these other companies like Diamond Art Club, Mooney Made, and Oraloa so far, because they do license their artwork. They don't just rip off an artist. So, but a little bit about me. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of static. I hope I've been in frame. Oh my God. I hope I've been in frame for all these. I apologize if not. But a little bit about me. I live on the West Coast. I grew up on the West Coast. And then when I was about 20 years old, I decided I wanted to move to New York City. And so I did. My dad wasn't really a fan of it, but he did support it. I'm thankful for that. My mom was a huge fan of it. She's all about living your life, go do your thing. She was really supportive. My dad ended up coming around. Super proud of me, but you know how dads can be. But I knew when I was about 19, I had moved out when I was 18. Oh man, I made a mess over here. I moved out of home when out of the house when I was about 18. I've always been very independent, and I've always known what I wanted. And something for me that gave me a lot of fear was living with regret. And if I had played it safe and I stayed, close to home, I would have looked back when I was in my 50s, 60s, 70s, and I would have had regret. So at 19, I sold my car, I sold my furniture, and I booked a one-way ticket to New York. I was there for a couple years, and I loved it. I have a random diamond right there. It's fine. And I loved it. I had a great time. New York is awesome. I don't think I could live there again now because I'm older now. And I was young in my 20s. I'm currently 41 years old. Um, I don't think I could do it now, but that was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. And it really shaped me into who I am today. New York is awesome. It's awesome. I loved it. And coming from California to New York, it's just so different. Just the weather alone is different. Everything is so different. But I love New York. Eventually, I moved back to the West Coast. I've been back ever since. But I love it. I love it on the West Coast. I love the East Coast. They're so different in the best way. I love it. Oh, I am making a huge mess over here. Goodness. But I've been back on the West Coast now for, gosh, probably about 20 years now, about 18 years. And I love it. Sorry, I just got a couple of stragglers. But I love it out here. It's home, at the end of the day. But I could not get away from the East Coast because my husband is from New York. And we actually have been together yesterday. At the time of me filming this, we would have been together for 11 years now, which is wild. I can't believe that. We've had nothing but fun the whole time. It's pretty cool. We have a pretty cool story. Oops. We have a pretty cool story, and we have so much fun. He is the absolute most supportive partner I could ever ask for. Truthfully, he is just the best. I love him so much. He's awesome. He's really good for my type of personality, and I'm really good for his type of personality. Where he's a bit more high strung, I'm very chill and relaxed, and vice versa. Where I'm more high strung and stubborn, sometimes he's very chill. He lets me do my thing, and I love him for that because I have a lot of things I want to do. Like I said, I don't want to live with regret. I just don't. And he's very supportive. He's awesome. He's awesome. Maybe he'll pop on the channel one day. He's a little shy, but maybe he'll pop on one day. If it'll make me happy, he'll do it. Gotta love him. But he is from the East Coast, and he's great. He's great. My family also moved out here. My mom, my dad, and my sister. I got them to move out here as well, which has been a lot of fun. Although I do give my mom a hard time because they moved 30 minutes away. They live across town. It's so far, but you know what? They're here. They're in the same town, so I can't be mad about it. But I always have to give her a hard time. I'm probably going to always give her a hard time for that. I'm like, gosh, mom, you gotta live so far. And she was like, well, it's better than because after um maybe like I don't probably about 7 years ago, they moved to the south from the west coast. They were out there for a little bit, but they ended up moving back to the west coast. When they moved back, they chose to move where I live, which is super exciting. I love having them here. I see them a couple times a week. My parents were just at my house on Sunday, actually. My mom, she's crafty, which is she finds this whole thing with me diamond painting so funny because she's always told me I'm going to come around and find my creative side, and I always told her, nah, it's not really who I am, mom. You know that. I'm more analytical, more black and white. She was like, you'll see, and she's right. But she was over here. They actually both came by. Um, my husband tore part of his hoodie, the little pouch, and I do not know how to sew. So my mother fixed it for him, and she will do anything for him. Anything that he asks her to do, she will happily do it. I tell her, I think he's your favorite child. He can do no wrong in her eyes. It's obnoxious. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. So they stopped by for a little bit, which is just, nice to be able to have that because I know not everybody has that, and my heart goes out to you if you don't have that. And I try my best to not take it for granted. If you don't have that, I'm thinking about you. We're moving right along. I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just going in the order of how the drills came, and we're moving into bigger and bigger. Well, not bigger and bigger, but we're moving into the bags that have more and more diamonds in it. I'm curious to see how these are going to hold up, how many diamonds they can hold, and if I'm going to have to keep them, well, put them in a little baggie. I don't want to keep them on the little strand, but keep them in a little baggie, or if they're going to fit, which I don't really know. So this is how much that holds. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. Remember, we're not here to stress. Doesn't have to be perfect. Everything's all good. Not a big deal. I have a lot of extra storage. I have extra baggies. It's all good. Not gonna worry about it. You know, it's interesting. Diamond art painting is my first hobby. I've never really had a hobby. Well, never had a creative hobby. And so I just went all in. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let me know if you have any other hobbies because I'm open. I'm like really in my creativity era now and my creative, crafty era. And I have to admit, my mother was right. I love this. And so I'm open to trying out other hobbies, other crafts. So if you guys are doing anything else, let me know. I have heard of cross stitching, but I don't know if that's really for me. I mean, I'm open, but I don't know. Um, I've been a little interested in with needle punching or punch needle or something like that, but I don't know. Diamond Art Club just did it for me. Not Diamond Art Club. Oh my gosh. Well, they did it for me too, but Diamond Art painting is just so much fun. I love it. I love it. Let me know. Let me see if it's closed all the way. The last thing I need is a bunch of diamonds spilled all over my floor. Let's see. Let me know what type of videos you're interested in because I'm happy to accommodate. I want to make things that you guys want to see and things that I like to create too. So I'm completely open. 963. 1 second. Okay, 33. I'm completely open. I have a lot of ideas for this channel and I'm like really, really excited about it. I have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of kits. So I need to be working on my kits and I want to share my journey as I navigate diamond art painting with you all. And of course, please, veterans and newbies too. If you guys have any tips, let me know. I'm all ears. All ears. I'm still learning. I got a pretty good idea of it. You know, I picked it up pretty quickly, but there's always room to learn. Nobody knows everything. So if you guys have any tips that you have for me, anything I should be aware of, any heads ups, things not to do, please let me know. I would appreciate it. Something I've learned, I have another tip for you, is when you I think probably more with these types of containers, but when you open the container, if you pour your diamonds onto your tray, please make sure you close your tray all the way. It sounds really obvious, but I haven't done that before as I should be being lazy, and I knocked over an entire bottle one time. So now I do not mess around with that. I will tighten up that cap so tightly because I'm still finding diamonds from where it's spilled, and it is very annoying. If I had just taken an extra half a second to make sure it was closed all the way, I wouldn't have to spend 15, 20 minutes cleaning all that up and then still finding diamonds a little bit later, you know? So your future self will thank you. Just make sure they're closed all the way. Okay, we're down to the end of this strand. Number 815 is serial number 17. But yeah, I really want to know what type of videos you guys want to see. Like I said, I have another channel, so I'm pretty familiar with how the YouTube process works. So I'm pretty open. This is a beautiful color. It reminds me of like cranberry. It's really pretty. I swear every color in this kit is just gorgeous. I cannot wait. I don't know how many times I said I can't wait in my last video, which is my very first video on this channel, but I'm sure it was a little obnoxious and probably a little annoying. So I apologize. Okay, oops. 3326 or 34. So far, I'm liking this particular way of kitting up. It's going pretty quickly, in my opinion. Maybe not, but I feel like it's going pretty quickly. Just pulling the storage case, the bottle case from the little storage, and just cutting open the bag and pouring it in. And interestingly enough, I'm not running into a whole bunch of static with these diamonds. Maybe a few stragglers like how I have here, but nothing to where I'm annoyed yet. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it is what it is, right? I'm making a little bit of a mess. So let me clean that up. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go. So at the time of me filming this video, Christmas is coming up, which I'm not prepared for. I am a last minute shopper. And I do this every year, and I don't know why I do this every year. It's so out of my character to be a last minute shopper because I'm very much an organized, proactive person. Not with Christmas gifts. I don't know. I don't know. I really have no excuse, no reason, nothing. And I just can't believe it's like another year. God, I don't know. I just feel like we all say it and we all say it every year, but really, where does the time go? Literally. I went to lunch with two of my girlfriends on Sunday, and they have kids. I don't have any kids, but they have little babies, and they both got pregnant in their 40s. Unplanned, complete surprise. And I remember, them telling me, Dania, I'm pregnant. And we were all like, what? You're pregnant? It was very shocking because it wasn't, they both hadn't planned to become moms, and they both did around the same time and around the same age, which is just wild. But, we catch up and I ask about the babies and, all that good stuff. Well, they're not babies anymore. And it's just wild to think back to when we found out they were pregnant. And now their kids are about to start kindergarten, which what? I don't I don't understand. I time is just time is weird. It really is weird. But here we are, about to head into another year. I'm really hopeful about the next year. I have a lot of really cool things planned, and I want to do some really fun things on here in my personal life. And I'm wishing everybody a really, really great 2026. I'm a big believer in, oops, oh, see, we're getting really to the top. Huh, okay. Got one straggler. This is gonna get interesting. I have a little extra one right here. Let me set to the side. Okay. Okay, so 951, we have it in two bags, which is right here. I already filled that up, so I'm going to hold off on this one. I'm just going to cut the middle. And I want to put it over here for now. I'm going to decide what I want to do with it. I think I know what I want to do with it, but I'll come back to it in a second. And right here we have 632. Let me pull it up so you can see it. We have two of those. So I can tell I'm going to need two containers for that one as well. So I'm just going to cut one. We're going to be running into a lot of these now at that point, or we have two. Where we're going to need two different bottles. I wonder if we're going to need three in any of these, but fine. Yeah, okay. I may have to grab a little baggie for that one. But you know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. I have a lot of these stickers. I have quite a bit. So there's 53 colors in this whole kit. I'm going to take off the numbers for the remaining, the 54 through 60, and we're going to put the extras in there because I have a bunch of these um, bottles, or sorry, stickers. I have a bunch of those. I wonder if this one will need a third storage bottle. See, that's why it's sometimes good to think about getting different storage with different sizes. I know a lot of people have the Elizabeth Ward storage container kit. Oh, it's gonna get closed. They have the Elizabeth Ward storage container kit, which I'm thinking about getting. I'm cutting it really close here. Let me grab a baggie. You know what? I forgot. Diamond Art Club does give you 15 baggies. Well, this kit came with 15 baggies. I'm going to grab one of those. I have them right here. These are really going to come in handy. I'm thankful for this. And I don't really want to fill this up anymore. 632. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, they're back here. Okay. So we have 632 is number 11. I'm going to just pop that right there and then put that there. That way I'll know. And I might run out of bottles, but that's okay because again I have the little baggies here. And I wonder, I could probably fit a few more in here so I don't have to use a baggie. We shall see. It's going to get really interesting moving forward. Okay. I might be able to, yeah, I can fit these in here without having to use a baggie, but I do have the baggie just in case. Because I probably will need it for future colors, but we shall see. There's a few in here. Apparently, too, when you're kitting up, you can run into a lot of static inside of the bags that the diamonds come in. You can use a dryer sheet to help with that. I meant to grab one before I came up here to film and I completely forgot. But so far so good. It hasn't been anything unbearable by any means. So I'm very happy about that. That little budget kit that I got, oh my god. There was so much extra static in there. It was just unusable. So this next color, 801, is going to be number 15. Okay. So we have two of those, and you can see these are really full. I'm probably not going to be able to fit both of these in their own storage container, which is fine. So my parents moved out here, and one of my sisters, well, they both moved out here at one point, but the other one just moved back to California with her son. So I think we'll be hopefully seeing them soon. I'm cutting it a little close. But my middle sister, I'm the oldest of the girls. Middle sister, she and I actually both got married this year. She's so cute, and I just adore her and her husband. They are adorable. They're so cute. I'm like proud of big sister here. He is such a great guy. And my sister, she is truly one of the nicest people you will ever meet. She is just a doll. She's so sweet. She has such a kind, soft heart. I love her. You like everybody who meets her loves her. You can't not like her. She's just a doll. She's so sweet. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. That's all good. Okay. So we have the 15 here. I'm gonna remove this one for now and then put 15 there. I feel like I'm missing one. What did I do wrong? Oh yeah, that's gonna go there. Okay, duh. I got ahead of myself. Okay, all right. Let's figure out what I want to do with these. And I told you earlier, I'm very extra. I bought so many accessories for diamond art painting. I want to try these. I bought these. I haven't even opened them yet, but there's these little binder clips. And I wonder if I can make that work. Give me, whoa, that was a weird sound, little lid here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want to use a little binder clip for these. That way I don't have to worry about using the little baggies and then trying to mark on the, like, write on the baggie what number it is and all that. I think I just want to use the little binder clip. That way it stays on here. And then when I run out, when I have enough room from the other colors, I can just refer back to the legend and then know what bottle it goes in. Sounds good in theory. Hopefully it works. I don't think it's a terrible idea, but again, I'm new. So we'll see how that works. But I know for sure I don't want to force them into the bottle if they're at the very top. And oops, see, I dropped it. If I didn't have that closed all the way, that would have been real bad. Let me grab it. So I grabbed it from the floor, but it's right at the very top. So that makes me a little nervous. I'm just going to just chill, leave it there. And then we have our little baggie filled right here. I'll just leave that there. And then I'll put my little stickers out of the way. All right, and then put my little binder clips out the way for now too. And let's see. So we have that. Remember that bag I had earlier, the 951? I'm gonna put that. I should just leave it. What am I doing? I should just leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right here in the bag it came in. And then put those two together. I don't need to open it or do anything with it. I'm gonna leave those other bags unopened. You see, I'm learning here on the fly with you all. I'm a newbie. So let's see. And you know what I did? Oh my gosh, which is fine. Number 39 is actually number 38. So I'm a little bit of a hot mess sometimes, but that's okay. So that should be 38. And then 3770 is going to be 39. I just switched out the lid. No need to remove the sticker or anything like that. Just switch out the lid. Okay. Kitting up is wild. This is crazy. I haven't kitted up this many colors before. This is going to be my third diamond art painting. The first one I did, it was a very small canvas. I think it was like 13 by 17 inches, I think. And then the one I'm working on now, the square one from Diamond Art Club, my second one, my second diamond art painting ever, that one is 13 by 18. So it's pretty small too. This one is 22 by 33 inches, which is a bit bigger. But the first one I did, the budget one I got from Amazon, I think that had like 21 colors, I think. And then this one I have over here, I'm looking at it from Diamond Art Club, the Starry Night Music one. That one has, oh, you know what? 63 colors. So I have kitted up this many colors before. Okay. Just kidding. I'm getting all of my kids confused. Ugh, but I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. Okay, so we're at 950, which is going to be number 31. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I'm really interested in hearing from you all about what you want to see from me. I definitely am loving the WIP and Chat. Um, this is my first one, so please bear with me. Please bear with me, but I really like it. I really like it. And I do like WIP and Chats in general, too. I really fell in love with that content style when I was watching them as a viewer. I really like it. Okay, I'm going to bag this one up. These little binder clips are pretty handy. I'm glad I got them. I got them really to, like, if I'm working on a larger canvas, this is just my thought. So it probably makes no sense at all, but I'm thinking about if I'm working on a bigger canvas and I'm running out of room to roll up the extra part of the canvas so it stays out of the way. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds good in theory, but you know what? Since I have you, can you tell me how you do it when you work on larger canvases and you run out of room, like in your work area? How do you deal with like the extra part of the canvas? How do you keep that tucked away? I'm thinking binder clips, but help me out. I'm open to all suggestions. So we have 950. Oh, I have an extra bag of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Just to cut right in the middle. I'm just going to keep it in the baggie, like I said earlier. Keep that in the baggie. I need to clip that up. We're not going to open it. And then I have 3778, which is number 42. Okay. And that has two bags to it. So I already know that's going to be our extra. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle. And I'm just going to preemptively set that other color, the extra, aside. Okay. We're moving along. Oh my God, we're almost at the end. Wow, you guys have kept me company. Thank you. I didn't know we were that close to the end. I only have a little bit left. That's awesome. Okay. Awesome. And then let me put that little straggler back in. Before I do anything else, you have to close it. I'm begging you, please, please close it. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll just clip that one too. I kind of wish I didn't make extra bottles for those, but you know what? You learn as you go. It's completely fine and it's not a big deal. It is not the end of the world. The diamonds are all going to be stored properly, so not a biggie at all. I'm just kind of thinking on the fly and learning as I go because I like this way better, I think, to be honest with you. I think I like this better than having to change out the labels and do all that. I think I like it better. All right, moving right along. This is all that we have left, which is exciting. That's cool. 3371, number 36. And that is a lot. These colors are beautiful. Diamond Art Club really does have beautiful drills. That budget kit that I got before, the very first one, where I paid like $5, over half the drills were unusable. Seriously, it was very annoying. I was very annoyed about doing it. I mean, I still love the process of diamond art painting, but I just want to paint. I just want to put my diamonds down. I don't want to fight with all of these different trash drills that I can't use. It's super annoying. And I'm halfway done with that Square Diamond Art Club kit. Probably had maybe 4 drills that were unusable. I don't even know if I really had 4. I feel like that's being a bit much. Probably had less than that. And that one has a lot of diamonds. So, very long story short, their diamonds are fantastic. This is going to be my first round Diamond Art Club kit. I'm excited to work on a round kit. It seems like a lot of fun. Here's the other one. Let's cut this. Pop that over there with the rest. So far, I've got a little bit of a stash, which is totally fine. It's not a big deal. I'll put that over there. 898 is 25. Sorry, I'm talking to myself while I do this. So let me know what you think of the WIP and Chats. I really love this. The next video I want to do is me beginning to work on this canvas. It is so beautiful. I fell in love with it on the app when I saw it. And it's interesting now because I've been at this now for almost a month. And I didn't know my style. I didn't know what kind of diamond art paintings I like. And like I said earlier, I've been more drawn to mermaids and female character art. Excuse me, let me try that again. I've been more drawn uh, to mermaids and female focused paintings. And this is the first purchase I made from the Diamond Art Club app, website, whatever. And I still love this one. I still love it. The colors are just everything for me, and I cannot wait to begin working on it. Okay. And I really hope that you will be here to join me. We can work on our projects together, hang out, chit chat. I'm really interested in just hearing more about you all and your stories. It doesn't always have to be about me. I just find it interesting how a hobby or a craft can bring people together. I just think it's cool from all over the world. I think that's awesome. And it's so relaxing. I'm trying to get my mom into it. She and I are extremely similar, and I think she'll like it. So maybe you'll see her on the channel one day. She's a lot of fun. She's a ton of fun. My mom's hilarious. But she does quilting, sewing, sublimation, and my sister, she's also very crafty, like really, really crafty. They both do a lot of art shows and like craft shows. So they both do those. They both have a lot of fun with that. Let me put this one back. You know what? That one does not belong there. Annoying. Let me put that right there. Um, yeah, my sister is really, really crafty. She's all into that kind of stuff. I think it's cool. But she's really good with like the Cricut machine, and she does a lot of crocheting. She made me a really, really pretty crochet, huge oversized blanket a couple of years ago for Christmas, and I love that thing. I love it. She's just really into all that. She makes really cute shirts and all that stuff too. That's very cute. Very, very cute. I've been trying to get her to open an Etsy shop. So, Sissy, if you're watching, I'm calling you out again, girlfriend. You're very talented. My mom opened an Etsy shop too, and I helped her. She's done well. Very cool. But I did not know how much fun this crafting thing is, you guys. I love it. I'm really, really into it. I'm so excited. I have I told you I'm a bit of an overachiever. I tend to go a bit overboard, but I created a kit tracker. I know people use Gem's Flow. I tried it. It didn't do it for me. It's cute. It just wasn't what I needed. So I created something in Notion, and I'm going to show that to you at some point. But I track all of my kits and the progress, and I really nerd out with that kind of stuff. But it'll be fun. I'm really excited to have you join me on this journey of me diamond art painting because I'm obsessed. I've never taken to anything so quickly. Like I have diamond painting, and that to me means something to me. I'm excited. These are my extras. Here, I'm going to put these in a little container and probably get a rubber band or something. I don't know. We'll see. But these are all of the extras, and I'll just know I have them in my little container when it's time to go and fill them up. There were a lot of extras we have here, and I feel like these are going to be pretty good. I hope. We'll see. But they clip on very tightly. I'm not too worried about it. But we have our entire canvas kitted up, and one of my next upcoming videos will be me starting to work on it. These stickers are really pretty too, right? Just trying to show them off a little bit now. But they are kitted up. All the diamonds are kitted up. We are all set. Let me show you Miss Sabrina again. She's absolutely beautiful. I find her eyes to be very, very striking, and I cannot wait to work on her with you. Thank you so much again for joining me today and letting me ramble. This is my first WIP and Chat, so thank you for your patience and your understanding. I want to hear from you though. What kind of videos do you want to see? How far are you in your journey? How long have you been diamond painting? Do you have any tips for me and other newbies? Did I do anything weird or wrong today? Let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. It really does mean the world to me. I will catch you in the next one. And I am going to link my unboxing of this one on the top right of the screen. So you'll see that shortly. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.